COVID-19 cases are high and it's overwhelming our healthcare system. The caregivers at San Juan Regional Medical Center need your help.
Our resources are exhausted. We're very limited on what we have the capacity to do because we're being overwhelmed with the number of individuals that are requiring ICU care at this point.
So what can you do to help? Most importantly, ignore the rhetoric and get vaccinated.
Continue hand washing, continue to wear your mask and social distance.
Help us so we can help you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Michlin, and thank you for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM, over the air, of course, here in San Juan County, New Mexico. Everywhere else on the planet, of course, from KSJE.com, and we're working very hard to get back on the air for you in Durango at 103.3 FM. We welcome our viewers, too, who are watching this visual radio program, the video streaming live this morning out to the KSJE Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and our Twitter account. We're glad that you are with us as well, everybody, because coming up in the next few moments, I am talking with the one and only Jenny Lee Ryan from the Farmington Public Library. She'll be filling us in on some of the events and programs that are coming up at the library over the next few weeks, so we hope that you will stay tuned for that. That's coming up in just a few moments right here on KSJE. And then later on this morning, I'll be joined by Ron Price, who has a lesson about life in the sandbox for us. That is all about repetition, and how convenient to be talking about repetition on today, Groundhog Day. So we'll talk about that today at 8:50 on KSJE with Ron Price. And then next hour, Mick Hess will take us roving with the arts. Mick is featuring some music from Anton Bruckner, his Romantic Symphony, coming up today at 9:06 on KSJE, followed by Right on Four Corners. Tracy Hales-Vass is speaking with author Jessica Helen Lopez about her book called The Blood Poems. And Jessica Helen Lopez is a poet laureate from the city of Albuquerque, so we'll be talking with her today at 10:30 on Right on Four Corners. Don't forget, you can also connect with KSJE on our Instagram page, in addition to Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And if you're a podcast person, you can subscribe to KSJE Podcasts wherever you listen to podcasts, places like iTunes and iHeartRadio and Pandora and Spotify. Check us out and subscribe for free. Let's talk a little bit about the weather impacts today, because, of course, there is some snowy weather and slippery road conditions in some parts of the listening area this morning. So Bloomfield Schools and San Juan College have announced they are closed for the day today. Other school districts in the area going to virtual classes. Aztec Municipal Schools are virtual classes only. Central Consolidated virtual, and also Farmington Municipal Schools are virtual classes only. And, of course, you can find out the latest list and see the updates at ksje.com/school-closures. Weather forecast and road conditions. Here's a picture from a few minutes ago, about 20 minutes ago, from the Continental Divide on Highway 550. As you can see, snow-packed road conditions on the highway south between here and Albuquerque. We also have all the links to the road condition websites for all of our neighboring states and here in New Mexico on our website as well, with our school closings. The weather forecast is calling for a day of off-and-on snow showers today and colder, breezy weather. 36 degrees for a high today in Farmington, 9 degrees overnight. It'll be partly sunny tomorrow with a high of 34 on Thursday, but 8 degrees Thursday night. Mostly sunny, and 40 on Friday, 42 on Saturday, 45 on Sunday, but overnight lows, as you can see, in the single digits to middle teens. And outside our studios right now, it is 23 degrees in Farmington. As I welcome my guest, who is here with me this morning. Even on a snow day, she makes it into the studio. Jenny Lee Ryan is here. Good morning.
Almost on time, too.
Almost on time. We only need a snow day to get you to start a little earlier.
A little earlier, yeah.
But that's
Sorry
okay.
about that.
That's okay. You made it.
I made it.
You made it. You're here. Welcome.
Yes, thank
Good
you.
to have you here. And libraries will be open. Library will be open today.
As far as I know,
no
yes.
No snow day for the library just yet, as far as we know.
Has not been announced yet. We will most likely be open until otherwise notified. But
Okay.
Of course, we'll let everybody know.
Yes.
And of course, if you don't want to get out in the snow, we have all of our virtual resources.
Yes.
So you can can go online. You can find more books to read. You can download books. You can do
Nice.
research for school since
Right.
you have a snow day. Sorry,
I'm going to adjust you right there. You shrank a little bit.
did I?
There you go.
Well, I was sitting kind of forward.
Yeah,
And then-
now
okay.
you're-
So,
yeah.
so come to the library.
Okay.
We're open. Did I move again?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. It works.
You're looking at me weird. So, I mean, okay,
Weirder than usual. Oh, gosh. Yes.
So, yes, so we will be open 11 to 7. Those are our
Okay.
current hours, Monday through Thursday, 11 to 7,
Thank you.
Saturday, 10 to 2.
Got it. And I would predict, I'm not a weather guy, but I would predict that by 11, the roads will be better for traveling if you have to go to the library.
Absolutely.
To be able
yes.
to get to the library.
And the City of Farmington Parks Department,
Yes.
so good at clearing our parking lot before
Right,
we
sure.
open. I mean, just amazing they just get right on it and clear it, and we're good to go. So shoveling the sidewalks, that kind of thing. So
Right.
we should be good to go for 11
For today.
a.m.
All right. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about some of the things that are coming up, too, because, of course, there's still lots of programs, lots of activities, lots of things happening at the Farmington Public Library. And we
Absolutely.
can find out from your website, but also a couple of things we wanted to highlight this morning, including the ever-popular Real Readers program.
The ever popular Real Readers. It's a free movie based on a book, and then the best part is the book versus movie discussion
Oh, yeah.
afterwards. Gets a little heated.
Does it? I would think so.
Well,
Yeah.
absolutely, because people are passionate about books and movies.
Sure.
You're welcome to bring your snacks, your takeout dinner, whatever. We let you eat in the library in the multipurpose room. We show the movie on that ginormous 9-panel screen that we have in the multipurpose room.
Right.
Seating space is limited because we are practicing COVID protocols.
Okay.
And we are storing furniture in that room too.
Oh.
So space is limited. Come early to get a seat. If you bring a group, we'll seat you in a
your pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and this month's movie is Every Day, which sounds fascinating. If you want to get a sneak peek of what it's about, come into the library. You can pick up a copy of the book, and then there's a little bookmark that'll tell you.
Okay.
And give you a sneak peek of the discussion questions.
Right.
So you can prepare
Ooh.
your heated answer.
Nice.
Your passionate answer.
That's that one.
Yes,
That's right.
Yes, that one.
So what is this book about for those of us that maybe haven't heard about it?
It
Can you give us a
is,
little sneak preview?
Yes. So it's about
can't
someone
read the jacket.
who wakes up as a different person
Oh.
every day.
Oh. There you go.
See how I worked the title in
I
there?
like it.
Because I'm
Very-
awesome.
Yeah. So it's like Freaky Friday.
No, because they're not switching with someone.
Right. Got it. They're a different
So-
person.
Yes.
Got it.
And what happens when that person falls in love?
Hilarity ensues? Like Three's Company or no?
I suspect it's not hilarity.
Okay. I think so too.
Just look at.
I'm
not
a little
ju-
off track
not
on this
judging-
discussion.
Not judging a book by its cover, but
But we are.
based on the images on the cover.
Right.
Not wackiness ensues. kind of
Probably
thing.
not.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Got
No.
it. But a great book and a great movie apparently too.
Yes.
Right? So
Yes.
there you are. So very good. That's coming up on the 17th for
Yeah.
radio audience, 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Farmington Public Library. You can go online, infoway.org. Do we need to reserve a spot because seating is limited, or is it kind of first
Just
come, first serve?
First come, first serve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's democratic.
It is.
Yeah, I like that. There you go. Read the book, see the movie, the Real Readers program at the Farmington Public Library. Next up is an event on February 22nd, paper quilling.
It's our craft night. So what we're doing for adults is 1 week. So 1 week we'll give take and make craft.
Right.
So next Tuesday you can pick up the quilling card craft and then watch the video that Megan did on our YouTube channel to see how she did it if you need instruction. But you get a little kit, you get instructions. And then
And the kit has everything you need pretty much to do
Absolutely.
the craft.
Oh yeah. Even a little tiny thing of glue.
Wow.
I know, it's amazing.
Nice.
So once you try the card and you get hooked,
Mm-hmm.
then you can go for some class instruction with Megan and do try some different projects with paper quilling.
Okay.
It's something that's been around for a long time. The people that are into it are really into it.
Right.
but
Now for folks who aren't familiar and can't see the picture.
Oh, it's twisting paper, basically.
Curling paper, really,
Yes,
right? I mean, it's not
curling
like
paper
origami. You're not
and shaping
folding it. You're
Yeah.
actually kind of curving it.
You have like thin strips, and then you curl it,
Yeah.
and you shape it, and you make designs and pretty patterns.
Right. And then you're able to somehow, I'm sorry to keep interrupting
That's
you,
okay.
but then you're able to kind of glue it in place, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't disintegrate or come unrolled.
Right, and it's like 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
So yeah, just pick up the kit, try it. Again, the people that are into it are really into it.
It's very
but
pretty.
This is a great way to try it and maybe find out, you know what, not every craft is for everyone.
Yeah.
So here's a fun way to try it and
Sure.
either get hooked or eliminate it in your genre of possible crafts.
There you go. But
Yes.
the point is that you're giving away these free craft kits on Tuesdays.
Next Tuesday, and then we'll do the craft night,
On the
February
22nd.
22nd, which is also a Tuesday at 6 o'clock.
Right.
And then whatever kits are left over from the craft night, the next day you can come in and pick up the leftover kits.
Okay, there you go. And that's on those every other Tuesdays, and then you do
Correct.
kids crafts, right?
On the same Tuesdays, and you can check the calendar. There's an activity box for kids, so it's
Right.
not always a craft. It's usually
Activity
a learning
something.
activity. Yeah, a hands-on kind of learning because
Right.
we know that tactile
Sure.
activity does help with
Right.
learning and
Right.
learning concepts.
See?
So yeah.
And probably a lot of moms and dads maybe this morning, now that kids are home for the day because they're virtual learning, you're thinking we should have picked up that craft kit at the library to give
Well,
the kids something to do.
Yeah, it was last Tuesday,
Right.
and the next Tuesday we'll have another kids activity.
Just
kit.
saying. I'm just saying for the next
Yeah.
time, everybody.
Or stockpile them.
Yeah, there you go. Have it standing by.
Yeah.
Although, I also know that if you go online to the virtual resources, there are tons of craft ideas
Tons.
that you can maybe get
you can
online
go to-
today
you
from
can
the
go to-
comfort of your own home.
You can go to Creative Bug and get some craft ideas, based on the things you have in your house. We also have some in our online resources, kids info bits, and a lot of other things that are like at-home experiments, beyond the baking soda volcano.
Do you have
But-
like crafts for like hairballs and dryer lint? That's what I have lying around my house.
Not online, but
Okay.
but I know there are several books on it.
See? I knew it.
In the library.
Tried to stump you and
Yes.
impossible.
No, the library has everything, and it's for everyone. So
See?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
there
it's
you go.
amazing.
There you are, everybody. All right, very good. Next up, an event. You have a guest speaker coming in.
Yes, and I think the day on that is wrong. There has been some
Uh-oh.
confusion.
Well,
So I'm going to check the calendar real quick.
Okay.
I believe it's Tuesday, February 22nd.
well, let's take a look.
It went out in the newsletter as Thursday, February 22nd, and that's saying Thursday, February 24th.
Right.
So let me just
That date
double check.
is a Thursday, the 24th. But if it's actually
Yes.
Tuesday, then it needs to be.
Yes, so handy dandy little, so I'm just going to infoway.org, I'm clicking
Right.
events calendar, and I'm looking up, I'm waiting for it to load because
Okay. Right.
I'm probably not on the guest Wi-Fi yet. But this is going to be a lot of fun. I know bighorn sheep is kind of a big topic of conversation in our area. And Chad Drott, he is, kind of an expert on studying them, on following them, on tracking them. He's
Okay.
doing kind of a tour through Colorado and New Mexico.
Nice. So you have him coming in.
So he'll be coming in,
And-
talking about that, showing pictures,
Nice.
and talking about the conservation of the bighorn sheep, which is,
Okay.
again, I know is a very popular topic
Sure.
here. So if you want to learn more about these amazing critters, check the calendar at infoway.org, go to the events calendar, and then find the event on the calendar and put save to my calendar or share it with a friend.
Right.
So it is not quite coming up yet.
And it's probably our Wi-Fi, not your calendar.
Right.
But I'm looking forward
So-
to it. But we will update everyone on the
Yeah.
on the date
Yeah.
by the
So-
end of our
well,
conversation.
Just go to the calendar at infoway.org.
There you go. You can find it
and
out.
look at
And
it,
find
yeah.
lots of other stuff there too.
Yes. So, oh, yes, you will.
There you go. And I know you're still doing your virtual story times to your YouTube channel
We
every
are.
week, right? That happens on Mondays.
Correct. So the the calendar says the bighorn sheep conservation is Thursday, February 24th with Chad Drott.
So we're right.
We are right.
Look at that.
Okay.
Okay.
I just got it wrong in the newsletter.
Well, oh well.
I know.
Well,
Yeah.
appreciate you getting it right for us. Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you for that. So it is
There you
February
go.
24th, everyone,
So-
on a Thursday. So
Yes.
you can mark that down.
Yes.
And it is on the
So-
calendar. And again, you don't necessarily need to make a reservation or reserve a spot. It's first come, first serve.
First come,
but again,
first serve.
seating
Space
will
is
be
limited.
limited.
Yeah.
Got it.
So,
Okay, got it. Very good.
but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
we were talking about story times too. I wanted to ask you about those. That you're going great guns, aren't they?
They are. So we post them on our YouTube channel. We do a new story time in the morning, and then we're rerunning one of our previous virtual story times at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So every Monday at 10 and 2,
Okay.
you get different stories. Watch those with your kids. You know, the 5 and under.
Right.
And then, you know, you can ask them open-ended questions like, what did you think about, you know, Rocker Chick's friends helping her out? And that's a Chicks Rock is
Sure.
one of the ones I did. It was
All right.
fun. It was
Okay.
a lot of fun.
I figured.
So,
yeah, it's based on something.
yeah, we're
Right.
hoping to bring back in-person story times once we see how the pandemic, and they just announced that 5 and under can get the vaccine now.
right.
So, which is the kind of the group we were waiting for. So, as soon as we can safely do in-person story times, because that early literacy is so important.
Sure, it is. Of course.
You know, and it's, you know, get them started young, get them ahead, and you know, if you do those story times with them, it's going to prepare them when they go to kindergarten. It's going to make life easier for the teacher. It's going to make life easier for you. It's going to make life easier for your child.
Right.
So
True.
watch those story times. Ask the humanities-based questions. Some of them are hilarious.
Some of the stories, not the questions.
Some of the stories, yes.
Yeah.
But
Well, and they're not that long. I mean, I think.
about 3 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for folks trying to manage your time, I mean, it's not that you have to sit down for hours with your
Right.
child to listen to and watch these stories. They're children's stories. They're very entertaining. They're very well done and edited, and there's a lot of good production values because I know you do that. But they're great, and you get to see the pictures along with the story, right, as
Right.
it's being read, which is great.
Yes.
Which is
yeah.
the whole video part
and
of this.
repetition is key.
Yeah.
Reading the same story, watching the video, like set a time every day at 10.
Yeah.
Every weekday at 10 with your 5-year-old, if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Watch that story, or after dinner. It's available for you anytime. So the
The
family's all
miracle
home
of
for
the
dinner.
YouTubes.
Yes.
Yes.
It is the miracle of the YouTube,
See.
which is why we will, even when we go back to in-person story times, we will probably keep that virtual component.
Nice.
Because we know people are busy. So if you can carve out some time, 5 minutes a day to read with your child, it's going to make all the difference.
bet.
If you can put a priority on that, and we can help you with that, and we can help you find books that your child will enjoy. I mean, if your kid is just into tractors right now, tractors
Yeah.
are the thing, we can find you tons of books from the library about tractors.
See?
So, yeah. So the story times on YouTube are a nice little sampling
Right.
of what we have.
Right. And so once you subscribe to your channel, you can then search and see all the other stories that are on there to
Yes.
relate to what your child likes. I know they're not on there forever, maybe, but they're certainly on there for a while.
So the story times are there for a week because
Okay.
of licensing and,
Right.
and publishing and all that. So you'll have the story time for a week, and then it'll be 2 new story times for another week.
There you go.
But we do have we have some recorded tween book talks. So if you've got a tween that is a reluctant reader, there's some ideas of
Okay.
what they can read,
Nice.
and Mary Lee went through and read maybe the first chapter, so to get you hooked. There are the crafting videos we did, and then soon we're going to put on a Relax and Thrive playlist on our channel, and that's with Bob and Sarah. They were doing the meditation at the library once a week
Okay.
during lunchtime. Since we can't meet in person, we've put a 15-minute meditation
Yeah.
with them.
Okay.
And then some information about mindfulness and meditation and how important it is. And I know that's a very hot topic right now.
Right.
Because of, everybody's feeling stress, and we're just, so tired of the pandemic and all that. And just take a few minutes, focus on your breathing. It's, not that hard.
Nice.
So.
Very good. Well, it's
It-
helpful to
it
have
is
someone
hard, yeah.
guide you
Yeah.
and to
And-
concentrate.
The hard part is reminding yourself to do it.
That's right.
And to doing it, much like the setting a time to read. I know that the hardest part is the scheduling.
Find the time. That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because we are all very busy.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
But I would suggest that maybe, when you're on YouTube, you can subscribe to the Farmington Public Library channel. You can subscribe to the KSJE channel, and
Yes.
you can get your local news and information, and you can get your stories and your crafts and your other
can
stuff from the library.
Set
It'll
reminders
be
for
all
when
right
the new
there.
story time comes up.
Right.
It'll just pop up on your phone. It's lovely. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See?
So
And when you
then-
subscribe to, I think, our YouTube channel, it pops up when we're live streaming like right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
See?
exactly.
So you get those notifications.
So, yeah. Also, like our Facebook page.
Right.
And we just started a new Facebook group
Oh,
called the FPL Cricketeers.
on.
Go on.
I'm listening.
So, off of our Cricket College 101 that we did last week.
Oh, that cricketeers.
Yes, a
I've
lot
got
of
it.
people need help with the software, or they have a cricket, they don't know what to do.
Right.
The classroom setting may not have been the best setting, and maybe some one-on-one help.
Okay.
Or if you just want to show off the cool stuff you've done.
That's what
on
you're
your
doing it
cricket.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to do that,
Yeah.
that's fine
I
too.
get it.
So,
Sure.
we
I
found.
thought you were bringing like the British game of cricket to
No.
Farmington and having a Facebook group for this whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's crafts.
Yes, so
Shoulda known. Shoulda known.
I'm an admin of it, and so is
Surprise.
this lovely woman we found, Maria, who really knows her stuff and is really good at explaining it.
Good.
I do sometimes have trouble. I'm not the best teacher.
Hmm.
I know.
But you're very enthusiastic.
That's what I make up for in my ability to translate. What I lack in my ability to translate, I make up for with enthusiasm.
True.
So yeah,
Very true.
Yeah, I think I sold a few crickets. So
I'm surprised
That
that they
night,
haven't
I know.
sent you another box of stuff.
know.
But that's all right. But it is
I know,
a
it's
very
embarrassing.
versatile machine, as I've come to learn.
It really is.
For crafty people like yourself and
Yes.
a lot of others. And there are similar machines too. This is just the one that you are familiar with and that you're able to share and share some tips.
It's pretty much the standard
Right.
of it. So
But if someone had a different machine, they could maybe get some of the same tips to use, maybe?
maybe I'm not familiar.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with the other machine
Got it.
and the software.
Okay.
The software that runs the cricket only runs the cricket.
Of course.
But if you want to join the FPL Cricketeers and get some ideas, and I'm betting Maria will know.
Right.
You know,
and this is a
the
group
difference.
on Facebook, everyone. So you
it's a
can search
Facebook
for that
group.
and join it and
Yeah.
maybe get some new tips and some new ideas for gifts or cards or you can make all kinds of things. Coffee mugs, water bottles. Trying to think what else have I received as gifts
What
recently.
have you received?
From a friend of
Yes.
mine.
Yes.
But yeah, lots of different things that are available to be made with that machine.
Yeah. So, and of
Good.
course, we can help you too. If you call the library, we do have a couple of books on it, or we can get you in touch with people
Right.
who know. If anything that you have a question on,
Sure.
we can help you find the answer. We don't just give you the answer.
No.
We give you the resources
See,
to find the
that's
answer.
how you
We
are.
help you find the answer. Yes.
That's true. And it's
Yeah.
there usually in the building
So.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So there you are.
Yeah.
Before we run out of time, I want to ask you, we've been talking a lot last couple of times you've been here about the winter reading program. I know that's wrapped
Mm-hmm.
up, but how did it go?
It went really well.
Good.
And then the software provider discontinued the software.
Oh, well, that's not good at all.
No, we've already signed the contract
What the
on some
heck?
new software.
Okay.
That if you liked the old software, or
Right.
if you didn't, I think you're really going to love this. It's called Beanstack. It's
Okay.
an app on your phone.
Uh-huh.
You can, I think it's like Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
thinking.
think that's
I'm
why
hoping-
it's called Beanstack. I don't know.
right.
We just, I mean, the ink
Okay.
is still wet on the
Got it.
contract.
But the whole idea is to be able to get, so that it's this whole software to get you to register, as we talk about registering for winter reading or summer reading and logging your books. This is the software that handles all that data, right?
Absolutely.
And so you need to have
Yes.
something.
And and so this one has an app. You can actually download the app now. You just can't connect to the Farmington Public Library. So don't download the app yet, and don't pay for it. You can do a paid
no,
version
no,
of it.
no.
Library is paying for it. I'll let
Okay.
you know when you can
Stand
sign
by.
up.
Stay tuned.
But you can
Okay.
sign up your whole family at once.
Mm-hmm.
You can log one book for every member in your family. So
Okay.
you can, it's really quick and easy. You can scan the barcode, the ISBN on the back of the book,
Easy breezy.
and it will give you personalized recommendations. So it'll be if you read
Nice.
this book, you can read
Maybe
this
you'd like
book.
to read this one next.
Exactly.
Nice.
It will be based on our catalog too.
Right.
So
Good.
it works a lot more like Goodreads, and it's a really good. We're really excited about it. So, and we'll have some more information about that.
Very good.
I can tell you the theme is reading is legendary
That's for summer reading.
for summer
Yeah,
reading.
okay.
Yes, which will start June 1st.
I know you're working on it. I know
We
you're already
are working on it.
which is very
So
exciting.
yes,
Okay.
so it'll cover the
Gotcha.
the knights and the unicorns and the dragons and the cowboys and the Greek myths and all the legends
course.
and myths and tales. So
Nice.
it's,
like it.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
So June 1st to July 31st.
Get ready.
You read a certain amount of books, read and log a certain amount of books.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you earn a t-shirt and a chance to win a legendary grand prize.
Wow.
And that's what we're working on right now is what are the grand prizes going to be. So
Yeah.
if you have any ideas, something that you really want or you think people, kids and teens and adults, you think that they would read books for,
Right.
message us on the Facebook page,
Okay.
or send me an email at jlryan@infoway.org, or if you go to infoway.org, there's contact us, click contact us. Let us know what you think is the hot item that all the kids are wanting.
Yeah.
So,
Right. There you go.
yeah. I mean, obviously a new car or a unicorn, but within reason.
Yeah. A dragon or something.
Yeah, a dragon.
Yeah. There you go. Okay.
Nobody wants a dragon.
Well, come on. They're cool. All right.
They are cool.
That's coming up. So that's
Yeah.
coming up for summer reading. But winter reading wrapped up. Somebody found Betty the Yeti. She's not still stuffed somewhere in the library that someone was able to
Yes,
finally
and-
find.
And Betty the Yeti had so much fun with some of our patrons. She sent some of her friends home to the best Yeti hunters.
Oh.
So
wow.
that was very exciting.
Okay.
Because Betty was talking about, I met Addison and I met, Kayla and so
Okay.
Betty was very excited about it.
Good.
And encouraged all her friends to go home with some of the kids who had found Betty the Yeti.
Ah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad it went well.
It
Because
went
that was a
well.
new thing this year, if I recall correctly.
It was a new twist
Okay.
on a thing that we've done before.
All right. Maybe that's what
Yeah.
I'm remembering. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, before we run out of time, let's recap some of the big events that are coming up in reverse order. So Thursday, February 24th, we have confirmed this is happening
Yes.
at 6 p.m. The Bighorn Sheep Conservation Discussion with Chad Drott.
Chad Drott,
He's
yes.
touring the region.
Yes.
And you have him coming into the library. And of course, I've never seen a bighorn sheep, but of course I don't get out much. But I know folks have in Southwest Colorado and
Yes.
some parts of the area. So it's definitely an important topic here.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's coming up. Very good. Mark your calendars, or for more details, go to infoway.org on the events calendar there. Paper Quilling Craft Night is Tuesday, February 22nd at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, infoway.org. You can get all the details there.
Yeah.
It's part of the craft project that will go out next Tuesday. Yes?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So there'll be a take and make craft next Tuesday, and then
This craft night
skip a Tuesday, and then a craft night
On-
in person.
on the 22nd.
Yes.
So there you are, everybody.
Yeah.
And then the Real Readers coming up on Thursday, February 17th at 6 p.m. The book and the movie called Every Day.
Yes.
Watch the movie at this event, discuss the book,
Yep.
come prepared,
It-
have a
or don't.
lively conversation.
You don't. It's not. We're not checking at the door
that's
if you
true.
read the book.
There's no quiz.
Yeah, there is no. What is your quest? And
Right.
they have to answer 3 questions about the book before we let you in.
That's summer reading. No.
That is summer reading.
Oh my. There could be someone to block you at the door. I doubt it.
Oh
though.
my gosh, Monty Python just got added to summer reading.
Okay.
Yeah.
See? There you are.
It just happened just now.
Perfect.
So, yeah. So no, you can pick up a copy of the book. We've got plenty available. When you're there, pick up the bookmark that has kind of the sneak peek of the questions that'll be discussed, a
Right.
synopsis of the movie and the book, and then join us for a free movie.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Well, Jaylee, we're out of time, as always happens.
And you didn't have a fun nickname for my middle name.
You know, I didn't today. It was the snow.
It was, sure.
Sorry about that.
All right,
I could have thought of
yeah.
something, but I'll have to think about a better one for the next time.
Yes.
But thank you for coming in the snow.
In the snow.
Through the snow.
Yes.
On top of the snow, and we appreciate
Dashing
it.
through.
Dashing through the snow, over the river and through the woods
Yes.
in the snow.
Yes.
And the library will be open, as far as we know, at 11 o'clock today.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks, Scott.
That's Jane Lee Ryan from the Farmington Public Library, my guest right here on KSJE. KSJE and San Juan College present the Student Success Coaching Tip of the Week.
Hello, this is M&Chi, bringing you week 4 of Coaching Tips of the Week. This week is resources. There are many resources available on our college campus, both physically and online. Be sure to know these valuable resources if you are unsure of their availability. Do an online search using your college website. If you cannot find the resources on your own, be sure to contact the Student Achievement Center in room 1604. Resources can be found in the following areas: Library Services, Native American Center, Herencia and Latina Center, the Student Achievement Center, the Career Center, Trio Center / Edge, Tutoring Center, the Veteran Center, Financial Aid Office, Advising, the Counseling Center, Disability Services, Business Office, and the Dean of Students, and more.
The Student Success Coaching Tip of the Week, presented by KSJE and the Student Achievement Center at San Juan College. KSJE is supported by the Farmington Civic Center, bringing a full slate of entertainment to Farmington and San Juan County. Romantic music with the 10 Tenors, Friday, February 21st at 7:30 p.m. The Farmington Civic Center, 200 West Arrington in downtown Farmington. Find out more online at fmtn.org/shows or at 505-599-1148.
The Fed is exploring what a digital currency might look like in the U.S. From American Public Media, this is Marketplace Tech. I'm Kimberly Adams.
Marketplace Tech is supported by SkyFlow, whose data privacy vaults deliver security, compliance, and governance via a simple API. Learn more about SkyFlow's approach to data privacy at skyflow.com. And by Aspiration, working to combat climate change with a credit card that